Hey everyone, Carlos here with TWTR, and here's today's recap. Was a very tough morning to trade today. I had several trades on three tickers here. Let's start with AMD. So at the open, we had a pure chop from the markets, and some of the stocks were showing that. So as you can see here on the 1 minute chart, AMD, which is very choppy. Here I thought we were going to get a breakout above VWAP. There was some nice volume coming in, as you can see here, past the previous day, the previous candle on the 1 minute chart. So I went in for a long here. And then it did pop up a little bit, but the price action just went right back down to VWAP, so I was stopped out. Then later on this AMD trade, let's go back over here. I had a second trade on AMD, which actually turned out pretty good. Oops, bring this back. Here we go. So it turned out pretty good, but I was, again, I did not like the price action. So I came in here, saw the volume coming in more than the previous candle. Pops up with momentum. I get in for a long here. It does pop up a little bit. The next candle again goes back to the point where it sold off from. Didn't like the price action at this point. Started selling down, and here I took everything out because I was concerned that it was not going to keep this momentum. It did turn out to be an amazing trade. So hopefully anyone else that took that trade stayed in this trade. It turned out nicely. Went to the previous day close and all the way up here at that time. So again, was not stopped out, got out here break even, and had one stop, and then lost 38 bucks on this one. So then next we had MU. Let's bring MU over here. So on MU gave me a really hard time. So it drops here, it looks very weak. It's below the previous day close. I go for a short here for the crack of this here, and possibly to get to this previous day low or this 30.71. It doesn't do that, shoots back up. And then when it shoots back up, it starts to sell off again. I get in back short one more time. This time it drops down. Take some here, take some here. I had some distraction here on a call that I received, so I had to take everything out. I should have taken out some more while I was down here, but I did cover the loss from the first trade and made some here, but still came out with just -25. But I did cover some of the loss from the first stop, so that was a decent trade. But again, all the trades today, we were not getting a lot of momentum. All the trades were like short moves. You're not really getting a lot of moves, and that's part of the choppiness from the stock from the markets. Twitter was nice. So Twitter here started finally moving up, was creating a nice momentum trade here. I got in right up below VWAP for the crack of this moving average here, this level. Eventually did get above VWAP, took some here, and finally took some over here. Left a little bit because I was hoping that it was going to hold the VWAP here and hopefully bounce back up. It did not, and I took the rest out here. At this point, this was my fourth or third trade, so I took only, again, half size because everything seemed too choppy. I didn't want to go a full position on anything, but was able to take out some profits there. Then me and Brian were also watching this trade, and he went short around here above VWAP and then got all out here. I also liked this trade as well. I went short here, didn't get filled right away, so I had to sit on the order. This was a short selling restriction, so I had to sit on here. Finally, I got filled the rest here. Again, half position, want to give it enough room above VWAP to see if if this will sell off. It did sell off nicely actually. I took some out here, took some more over here, and then here started to pull up, and I was concerned with a possible reversal back to VWAP or to my break-even point, so I took everything out. Then something happened with the SPY around this time. Let's move over here a little more. And then it really started to sell off nicely. As you can see, look at the 5 minute chart down here. Again, it's just sold off again down to 28.10 or so. So again, not an easy day to trade today. It was very choppy, so it was very hard to get some decent moves that actually had momentum. So now things seem to be settling down a little bit, but again, some of the stocks we were watching were just really all over the place. So, but again, not bad for Friday, for the type of Friday that it was. Here, as you can see, we have here's our watch list Brian posted. This is our chat room, by the way. This is just the chat room part. Next to the other side, we have what the actual screen that we're trading on. And you can see here, our guys are the live chat room. Say hi to YouTube, guys. Here's where we communicate, post trades, ideas, and things like that. So, again, give us a shot. Go to bearboottraders.com. Check out how you can be part of this community. And see you guys next week. Have a great weekend. Have a great holiday. If you're not trading on Monday, it is half a day Monday, so we will be here. See you guys then at the pre-market show, 8:30 Eastern time. Thank you guys. Take care.